Just never fails. Every time I go see a horror movie, there's always somebody who brings in a 3-year-old to watch some type of demonic horror movie. And then in this particular case, there's a woman, she brought 4 3-year-olds to see Imaginary because there's a teddy bear on the poster. Those kids, they ain't sleeping tonight. What's going on, my YouTube subscribers? Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, because this is the second of 2 bear movies coming out this weekend. It is the new Blumhouse horror movie known as Imaginary. Newest horror movie, first horror movie to come out in the month of March. And is it good? No, it's not. I hate that, because I love horror movies. You know I get on camera. Anyone who's followed my channel this long knows I love me some horror movies. But the fact that I just hate when I have to get on camera or just say, it just was not good. I know half of you guys are like, well, duh, look at the poster. But I'm just like, just the horror fan of me is like, I want these movies to be great. I want them to be good. But they're just not. And it's a weird case with Imaginary, because it does try to do a couple of different ideas, see what sticks to the wall, but it ends up falling apart. I was watching the movie and I'm just kind of just like, it's a slow burn, and then it's kind of like, okay, things are starting to happen, and then it's like, yeah, it just gets super bizarre, and then the ending was like, I hated it. And pros cons, why I believe that Imaginary is officially in theaters tomorrow. If you just gotta see it to see what it's about, here you go. Why you should probably just wait. Here we go. Adding in the movie, I will say the actress in the movie, the main girl carrying this, DeWanda Wise. This is my first time seeing her in a movie. I thought she was pretty good. I felt like she brought the most to the table, what the script offered her, and I felt like she brought a lot of dynamic and a lot of good range to the the character she has, stuff like that. But being a woman with a troubled past, she's trying to figure it all out, stuff like that. She's going back to the roots of evil and shit. Not to mention she was really sexy. This girl was beautiful. I was like, damn, she was beautiful. We got a little girl in the movie. She was, you know what? I'm gonna give credit to her too, because I felt like for a kid actress, she's like 5 years old or something. She really brought it too when she had to do some of the things. I don't want to spoil it. I think I'll do a spoiler video that I can really get to it. Acting was good in the movie too. What she had to do is creepy little girl shit. She killed it. Then when she had to kind of make some serious judgment call, she did good in that too. So overall, those 2 characters were the only ones you're gonna remember in the movie. Everybody else pretty much they're just either shitheads or cartoons. Take your pick. Plot the movie more or less. Okay, the movie, it opens up with one of those oh, what happened? How did we get here? And then, we meet up with Jessica, that's the main girl's name. And then with Jessica, and she's moving into her old childhood home with her 2 stepdaughters and her husband, and things seem like, okay, she's getting back to my roots. I'm trying to get over my trauma. Until one day, the little girl Alice, she discovers the teddy bear known as Chauncey. So of course, she discovers the teddy bear, and that was Bad News Bear. So what happens? Okay, cliche horror movie shit starts happening. Dad has to go away, so now the women are on the house by themselves. Now creepy shit's happening throughout the house, and then yeah, it's demon time for teddy bears. That's half the movie. Like I said, spoiler videos. Kind of pros of the movie, I will say it's movie scary. It's a horror movie. Is it scary? No, because it's just it has all the cliche horror shit that happened. First of all, the horror stuff doesn't even really happen until I'll say the second half of the movie onward. First half of the movie is a slow burn. When I say slow burn, I mean slow burn. A lot of build up, a lot of nothing that's happened. But it's okay, because I'm slow burns, if they pay off, I'm willing to be okay, it was building up something and the building up paid off. I'll say for this one, it's the slow burn happened, then it's kind of just okay, there's this twist that happens midway through the movie. At the midway point, this twist happens. Now it's okay, shit's getting real now. But then it's I said, this point after that where you get into the backstory of the teddy bear and Jessica, and next thing you know, it's oh, we are now in, I'll call it Insidious, the last key territory. Put it like that, because without spoiling it, I'm just the last half of the movie is pretty much on some Insidious type shit, and not so much in the good way, kind of in the generic rip-off way. Any of the movie happened, which had this one ending that's oh, it's kind of cheesy, kind of see it coming, but I guess it's over. Then the real ending happened. I'm I think that is much worse, and I hate those endings. At the end of the day, Imaginary was a horror movie that I didn't have super high expectations for, but I was hoping it would be a little spark horror movie that we could get us through the month of March, but it wasn't. I think the movie was pretty passable, but as far as scares go, it didn't happen. As far as the horror and the elements go, that wasn't good either. I can't really say nothing good about this movie horror-wise. It's a letdown. It hurts my soul. Well, maybe next time. With that being said, I guess I have to say that Imaginary just easily a 3 out of 10, which is just meh. Spoiler videos coming next, so watch that. It will get into details. Imaginary is officially in theaters tomorrow. You're gonna see it, you're not gonna see it. Type below, let me know, talk about it. See you guys in the next video, which is gonna be the spoiler video. So yeah, see you there. As always, subscribe. Until next time.